Most people think they have a good memory, but can you remember what you see for just 5 seconds? In this visual memory test, you will see fast images that disappear before you feel ready. Then you will have to answer simple questions about what you saw. Stay until the end to see how many questions you can get right, and whether your visual memory is average, strong, or in the top 1%. Welcome to this visual memory challenge for adults. You will face 3 levels. Each level has 3 questions, and each question starts with a 5-second image. Your job is to watch carefully, hold the details in your mind, and answer the question as honestly as you can. Grab a pen and paper so you can write down your answers and your total score at the end. Here is how this visual memory test works. First, you will see an image for 5 seconds. Then the image disappears. Next, a question appears about what you just saw. You try to remember the details and write down your answer. After that, I will show the answer on screen so you can check if you were correct. Count how many questions you get right out of 9. At the end of the video, you will see what your result means. This is a fun, informal test, not a scientific or medical measurement. Level 1. Easy visual memory. Question 1. Focus on the screen and try to remember everything you see. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. Which shape was green? The correct answer is, the star was green. If you remembered the green star, give yourself 1 point. Question 2. Again, focus on the screen and pay attention to the order of the objects. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. Which number was in the middle of the 3 numbers? The correct answer is, the number 3 was in the middle. If you wrote down the number 3, give yourself 1 point. Question 3. This time, watch the positions of the objects from left to right. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. Which object was on the far right side? The correct answer is, the book was on the far right. If you remembered the book on the right side, give yourself 1 point. That was the end of level 1. Add up your points for these first 3 questions. Your maximum score so far is 3. Level 2. Things get a little harder now. Question 4. Focus on the screen and pay attention to the colored circles. Try to notice how many circles there are in each color. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. How many blue circles did you see? The correct answer is, there were 3 blue circles. If you remembered that number, give yourself 1 point. Question 5. Now, you will see a row of small icons in a specific order. Watch their order from left to right. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. Which icon was in the 3rd position? The correct answer is, the key was in the 3rd position. If you wrote down the key as the 3rd icon, give yourself 1 point. Question 6. For this one, watch the pattern of X and O symbols. Try to remember how many X symbols you see. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. How many X symbols were on the screen? The correct answer is, there were 5 X symbols. If you remembered 5XS, give yourself 1 point. That was the end of level 2. Add your new points to your previous score. Your maximum total so far is 6. Level 3. Hard mode visual memory. If you get many of these right, your visual memory is very strong. Question 7. You will see a 3x3 grid, similar to a mini calendar. One number will be highlighted. Try to remember which number is highlighted. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. Which number was highlighted in the grid? The correct answer is, the number 7 was highlighted. If you wrote down 7, give yourself 1 point. Question 8. Now you will see a sequence of arrows pointing in different directions. Focus on the direction of each arrow in order. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. Which direction was the last arrow pointing? The correct answer is, the last arrow was pointing up. If you remembered the last arrow pointing up, give yourself 1 point. Question 9. For the final question, you will see a row of colored squares. Pay attention to the color in each position. You have 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is your question. What was the color of the second square from the left? The correct answer is, the second square was red. If you wrote down red as the second color, give yourself 1 point. That was the end of level 3. Add your points from all 9 questions together. Your maximum possible score is 9. Now it is time to see what your score means. Remember, this is just a fun and informal test, not a scientific or medical diagnosis. If you scored between 0 and 3 correct answers, your visual memory might feel a bit low right now, especially under time pressure. That does not mean you are bad at everything. It simply shows that fast visual details may not stick very strongly for you at the moment. If you scored between 4 and 6 correct answers, your visual memory is in a normal, average range. You can usually keep track of details, but you might lose some information when there is time pressure or distraction. If you scored between 7 and 9 correct answers, your visual memory is very strong in this kind of task. You can hold and recall fast visual details better than most people. That does not make you a superhero, but it does suggest that your brain handles quick visual information very efficiently. Remember, this test is just for fun and practice. Real brain performance depends on sleep, stress, movement, learning, and many other factors. If you enjoyed this visual memory test, try more brain challenges on this channel, including brain age tests, memory games, and focus exercises. Thank you for watching, and take care of your brain. You use it every day.